Okay, I would like to find an equation for the line through points -2, 3 and 4, 1. Please note I haven't specified which equation type I want you to find. So if you want to find the standard form equation, fine. If you want to find the point slope equation, fine. If you want to find the slope intercept equation, fine. If you want to find a parametric equation, have at it. What do you guys want to try?
We should do parametrics since we're going to be working with it a lot.
By which one are we using the most?
Warming up, dude.
Which one are we using the most? Shit.
Sorry.
It depends on what you're doing. So, if I was sending a particle between these 2 points and wanted to know where it was going to be in 20 minutes, then I'd be parametric all the way every time. If I'm just trying to find an equation through these 2 points, I'm going to probably try to use one of the ones that's the easiest. So, which one has the word point in the name? Point slope seems like a good spot to start. So, because there were 2 points, I'm really thinking point slope. Okay, what did point slope form look like again?
Y equals x minus x1 plus y.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Where are you going to get m from?
You're going to get the difference in x, the difference in y over the difference in x to
Okay.
determine.
So first things first, I need m, right? Which I'm thinking rise over run,
Yes.
which maybe you're further thinking of as
Changing y over changing x.
perfect. Change in y's over change in x's.
So 3 minus 1 over negative 2 minus 4.
That's backwards. No, it's the same.
What do you mean it's backwards?
Y2, when you write it that way, Y2 is on your right and Y1 is on your
As
left.
long as you do it in the same order on the top as you do on the bottom, it doesn't matter which way you order.
Right, because they're just points.
Sorry, that was me.
If you, I don't know. See, that's why I have this problem with resting jerk face.
Sorry.
It's just true. Like it doesn't matter. But
I didn't mean that every way, I'm sorry.
so you have these 2 points, right? The line doesn't have a direction to it unless you're doing parametrics. So the first point and the second point are interchangeable. You're right that if we were following the formula, April, we would have done it the other way.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
No, it's all good. So you're absolutely right, and that was really the next thing I was going to say, which is it doesn't matter which order you select the points in as long as you do the top the same as the bottom. So this should be one of the points, 4 and 1, and this should be the other point, negative 2 and 3. Are those the points we have? Okay, and then make sure that you're doing minus on both. Right, if you subtract one and add the other, it'll get all jacked up. Okay, what'd you get? Okay, so you got 2 over negative 6, which you reduced, excellent, to negative 1/3. Cool. What do you do with that?
It's the slope.
Okay, that's the slope, so it goes in the other thing. So I get y is negative 1/3. Okay, and this is another spot where we could get April to say something mean.
No, I'm not talking. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry.
No, you really shouldn't be. So, which point's the first one?
I'm doing -2 and 3.
You just wanted to throw a negative in there, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, so we may as well go with the first one, because it's the first one, but it doesn't actually matter. You can pick the convenient one if you want to. If you have one that has 0 in it, I would probably pick that one.
As far as plugging it into the formula, whatever one you used as your y1 or y2, you need to use the same one in
Yeah, in this guy and that guy?
Yes, yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, cool.
You get the slope from somewhere, the slope's the same regardless.
Okay.
And then the key here is that these two numbers that you're putting in are one of the points and not the y from one and the x from the
Okay,
other or something.
gotcha.
So it's also important that you keep the minus sign in here. So that's x minus x1 plus y1. You guys good with that? Okay. Check. How's that work? The minus -2?
Plus 2.
Yeah, really we could simplify that a little bit, right? So we could say, alright, fine, simplifying a little bit, I got minus 1/3 times x plus 2 plus 3. And then if you want to simplify some more,
Distribute.
yeah, you could distribute and then maybe add some numbers together. I would recommend that you do or don't do that. Don't do that. Once you've got the answer, stop. I know this sounds really condescending for me to say, but once you get to the answer, just quit. Don't do stuff to it. Because this is an equation. It's in point slope form, it's perfectly valid, you have answered the question.
That was the question.
If you continue to fiddle with it to, I don't know, show off or because you don't realize you're done or whatever, the only possibility is that you will demonstrate that you can't do arithmetic. Right? Like, at this point you have all of the points. You have won. Full credit. Good work. If you continue and then add 2 and 3 and get 4, then I have to take a point off. And that makes me sad. So just stop when you're done. Cool? That said, I fairly often get this question from students like, how do I know when to stop doing math to it? And that's a really hard question to answer in general. So, when you get someplace that feels like it might be done, reread the question, see if that's the answer. If it is, stop. If it isn't, continue or explain.
I think it's hard for me sometimes. Once you get in the rhythm of actually doing math, you get.
Yeah, you get that like algebra tunnel vision and you have to get one of the variables by itself
Yeah.
or something.
And then you forget what the actual question was, and you're like, oh shoot, I didn't follow the direction. And that's what I get.
Yeah, we spend an awful lot of time training you guys to simplify. Right? And then later we're like, oh yeah, you probably don't need to do that all the time, right? But your brains are so, yeah. It's okay, it's hard to overcome that. But you don't have to do it, so if you can stop, you'll save yourself some points. Cool? Questions?